Okay, hi Daniel. Good. So let's go through this next question here. Correct. Good. So your work here is good, but I think you've made a slight error here on your contribution per labor hour. I think that I'm not sure how you've divided this, but let me just fix this to see if we can fix this problem. So this is correct. These three are correct. This is 15 labor hour. Labor hours are wrong, so this is 1.5. I think you've got 15 in there for some strange reason. It tells you direct labor is 15 pounds. 15 pounds. From the above. I'm just trying to find out how you work backwards. So if this is labor hour, you're paying 15 pounds an hour, I believe. Right? I think you're paying 15 pounds an hour, and I think it takes 10 hours. Let's just have a look very quickly. Let me just quickly look 8A. Let's quickly look at the question. Ah, here we are. Perfect. You can see, if you look at the question on page 122, it tells you that you have 1,500 hours for the month, and you're making 1,000 units, so that's 1.5, right? 1.5 hours per unit, so that's 1.5, and apply the rest to the others. So if you have for animals, you have 1,000 hours over 2,000 units, and for the last one, you have 900 hours over 2,700 units. And that's how you get the number of hours per unit. So, so these are all too high. You need to take them down one step, which would make this 20, which would make this 30, and which would make this 27.66. But technically, ironically, you still have the same. You have the correct answer, because the rankings will still tell you to make animals first. Very good. And then make birds, and then make people. Right? So the first question really has to be, you've made birds first. Why? You've made birds first, but you can clearly see, even with your wrong answers, you can still see with your ranking, you should make animals first. So fix that. The whole idea is that you make the one that gives you the highest contribution per hour first. Oh, you've done an arrow. Right, okay. So, yeah, let's see. 900. But I think you need to fix this. Please do this again. But I think you get the idea. So fix your figures here, and please do this again, right? Okay, let's look at the next question. Right, let's see if I can make this bigger so I can read what's happening here. Okay, so this is question 9. Right. Okay, good. So I think what they want you to do is kind of what you've done here on the side. But let me see if I can change my color. Happens all the time. That. And give me a pen nib. Okay. So, oh, right. Oh, after that happened. Okay. Keep it that way. Okay. Let's see what I have now. It's a color pen. Okay, right. So, again here, I think there's a lot you could do here. Have you watched the video on this? I watched the video on this, and I actually talk about this quite well. Your focus is to, what you want to do here, first of all, is talk about contribution. Remember, we're in the whole idea of marginal costing. Talk about the contribution that each section brings. Right, and that's the issue here with this question. So do this question again. Talk about the contribution that each section brings first. Because you see, the problem here is these fixed overheads have been allocated. The problem is, can we trust the allocation of these fixed overheads? Right? So it's really key, if you like, that we want to focus on the contribution. Basically, that's what's really profit, the contribution. So if you almost like, you could do a contribution per revenue, if you like ratio for each of them to see who's giving you the best contribution. That's kind of how you should really be judging a department. The fixed overhead allocation, it could have been misallocated. It's not really the best. It's not the real cost of the division, right? So take that out, deal with the others, and write this up again. Then you can then discuss, if you like, the profits, if you like. But let's do that first, and then let me mark that again. Okay, let's see who's next. Let's see who's next. And the last page. Yes, so this is a good question as well. Or is this the one that you've just? All right, sorry, I'm reading this backwards. So yes, this is correct. This is correct. And this is correct. And this was the precursor to the first one I marked. So good work overall. But do that in question 9 again. I have a video on it, and I talk extensively about it. Please watch the video. Okay, great stuff. See you in class.